Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. This is Lady, and I'm here to be answering all your questions. There's many of you that in a comment below already put some questions, and today I will be answering some of those questions. This is going to be in English, and there's going to be another one in Spanish. So let's see who is going to be online today. For the people who doesn't know me, my name is Lady. I'm a childcare provider in the city of Palm, California. I do educational videos for providers like you who wants to grow and improve their business. And today I will be answering many questions. I have a lot of questions, and let's go with the first question. From Joc Lan from Vietnam. She's asking me, how many classes do I have? So I'm going to be checking my computer here. She's asking me how many classes I do have. So in my program, I do have 3 different classes. I have one class for toddlers and preschoolers in the morning and also in the afternoon. And during the summer, I do have classes with school age. So in total, I have 3 classes. So it's going to depend. Every childcare is unique. In my case, I do have half day and I also have full day. So, and I do 2 or 3 different groups. I have toddlers, which is 0 to 3 years old. And then I have 3 or 4 years old to 5. And that's mainly in the mornings. Now in the afternoon, now that the kids are gonna go to school, I do have another group. It's mainly kids 6 years old to 12 years old. The oldest child that at this moment I have, she is 11 years old. Now she's asking me if I will be making enough money with this. It's gonna depend. To me, childcare is not about the money because for the amount of money that we get paid is so little. We don't get need to pay the minimum, sadly to say. But here in my childcare, I have a mission. So if you have a mission and your passion, those are the things that really, it's like putting gas in your car. Those are the things that completes me. Those are the things that makes me get up every day and continue working in my childcare. Because sadly, we don't make enough. It's a good business to be, and I want to be. I want to do childcare for many years because I have 2 young little ones. And they are my main reason why I'm still in this business. I can teach, I can make a change in my community, and I can also be a mom. So if you are only talking about money, this is not the right career for you. Here, you need to have a passion. You need to have a mission. And when you have that, this is the right career for you. Okay, so now I'm going to be answering another question. Let me see. And yes, I will be answering all these questions also in Spanish. Hello, Erika. From which city are you, or which county or state? Amber, she's asking me here if I need a special license to open a preschool. Anybody can open a preschool program. A preschool is something completely different. Let's talk about a preschool program. If you are a owner of a childcare, yes, you can have a preschool program in your childcare. You don't need to be a teacher. You don't need to have a special license. You can just, what you need is to have a whole program. You need to have a curriculum. You need to have a set schedule, like a daily routine. And if you guys have watched my videos, you are able to see all that there. You also need to have, for example, you need to be able to teach letters, numbers, sound, the shape, the numbers, and then you can also be doing Like in my case, I read the book every single day. And after that, I do a activity. That is a whole preschool program. And I also have some worksheets that really helps me to put together my preschool program more advanced. And I do a lot of observations. I do DRDPs. I do also the ACQs. And I don't need to have a special license for that. So if you are a owner of a childcare and you have a license, you can have your own preschool program. Now, August is coming. You can set up your whole preschool program. I promise I will make a video, a special that talks about how to put together a whole preschool program. That video I will have to edit because there is so many things I want to put in that video. But to answer the question of Amber, you don't need to have a special license. From Washington, Erica, hello to Washington. It's so far away. I hope one day I can go there. Are you in Washington State or city? So you don't need to have a license to be able to run a preschool program from your childcare. What you just need is a good curriculum. If you guys want, we offer also a mentorship for people who wants to create a preschool program in your childcare. I will put in the description of this video my email address so you guys can book a consultation with me, and I will be able to help you and give you all the tools that you need to put together your preschool program in your childcare. Desde Nueva York, Diana, ¿cómo estás? En un momentito me estaré, I'm going to be doing this one also in Spanish for all my Spanish speakers. So we have Washington, we have also New York, I'm in California. Okay, so there's another question. Let me check. So here's talking about the insurance. I just checked my insurance. My insurance went up. Right now, I'm paying about $750 for my daycare insurance. And that is something that I recommend everybody to get it. If you are a owner of a childcare, you must have childcare insurance. Why? Because you are a business. You're a business, you want protection, you want to make sure that something that bad is going to happen. You're already preventing that. Don't wait until somebody already sue you to get insurance. If you open your childcare, I will get right now the minimum of insurance. And later on, when you have, for example, a full house in your childcare, increase your insurance. Right now, I have up to $1 million. Not because I'm doing something illegal, it's more for protection. If you want to have a successful childcare, the key is always to prevent problems. It takes one family, and I know many of you guys for sure are telling me, all my parents are nice, all my parents are good. I also have great parents, but it takes one parent to put your childcare down and they can close you. So it's up to you. In my case, my insurance protects me in many different ways. I'm not going to be going and covering a lot about insurance. Soon I will be having a guest who is going to be talking to you guys more about insurance for your childcare. But today I want to recommend you that it's important to get it. You can get it a minimum at the beginning, and later on you can increase your insurance. Okay, so next question. There's many people who are asking me if I already have my enrollment package available for sale. That is going to be for sale on Monday. Right now, I'm working with my whole team to put together a really nice package. We have reviewed so many papers because I want you guys to get all the paperwork that I used in the past 10 years. So there's a lot of new things that have changed. That's why we are doing a review, kind of like a final review before we put it for sale. But as soon as it's for sale, I'm going to be putting in the community in YouTube. And so everybody's going to be able to get a link where you're going to be able to get the enrollment package. And also you're going to be able to get the preschool package. So if you are signing up new preschoolers, I have all the materials that you need, all the paperwork, the form that you need to provide that to your new families. Okay, so next question. Let me see. There are so many questions here. So there is one question from Madala. Madala is asking if I need to have centers. If you are running a preschool program, you must have designed your centers. Like, for example, if your home is small, you can still have learning centers. You can have a small little tiny space for your dramatic play. You can have a small tiny place for your literacy. Then you can have a small little tiny place for your block area, for your dramatic play. You don't need to have a huge home to do that. You can still have your learning centers divided. Okay, so for your preschool program, it's important that you divided them by centers so the kids are able to rotate. Oh, there's another person here, Ana Maria Ángeles de San Jose, California. Hola. Okay, from Erika is from Washington State. And tenemos also, like we have here, Kelly from Rialto, California. Adelaida from New York. Okay, we have also Brenda. Hi, Brenda. Finally, we are online. Okay, so also if you guys have any questions right now, I'm gonna be answering also the questions that you guys are doing at this moment, and I will be answering the questions that I got here in the comment section. Okay, I'm gonna continue with these questions. Let me see. Okay, there is one question here from Michelle, and Michelle is asking me how many toys that she needs to buy for her to get a license. Let me tell you something. To get your license from the community of childcare, you don't need to buy any toy. To be honest, when I moved from my first childcare, I moved to another place, to the house that I'm living at this moment. When licensing came, my whole house was completely empty. I didn't have no toys, no nothing inside. I only had a small playground outside, so licensing had to come back to check that. But in the home, I didn't have no toys, neither furniture, nothing. And I still got a license because what the main thing that they want to know, if you have your exits, if you know how to, if you have like your fire extinguisher, you have your also all your sign, like for example the evacuation drills, if you have your sign like where to exit, the off limit signs, if you have all that, they want to know where is going to be your knives, where it's going to be the area where you're going to be keeping all your cleaning supplies. So if you are trying to open your childcare, my recommendation will be don't spend your money buying toys. Why? Because you don't know what kind of toys or what age of kids you're going to have. Wait until you get the kids, and then you are going to buy appropriated toys for them, depending on the age. So I will ask you to please hold on there, wait until you have kids. Little by little, start adding toys. Sometimes if you just have plants, that can be a whole class there. Like if I have a butterfly, I can do hours of a class with a butterfly. So you don't need toys just to get your license. my recommendation will be always save you money if you can. The main focus when you are a childcare provider should be all about safety. That is your main focus. That your whole place will be safety. You don't want that you're gonna have hazards. You want to make sure that the place is gonna be safe. And in order to be safe, you have to follow all the guidelines from licensing. How you get that is the best way to get all that information is contacting your analyst. If you don't know who is going to be your analyst, at that moment, you call the community of licensing, you let them know who you are, you let them know that you already apply, and they're going to designate somebody for you who is going to be able to help you. But at this moment, don't get too many toys. Sometimes people think that because you're opening a childcare, you're gonna go and you're gonna fill your place of toys. Don't buy a lot of toys. The kids don't need too many. What they need is more open-ended toys. There's a video that I made a long time ago, I believe last year, and it talks about all open-ended toys. Toys are gonna last you years. Those are the best. And also toys that the kids don't need to have instructions. Those are the toys that you want to buy. So there is so many, I believe there is 2 videos that I made already that talks all about what kind of toys you should buy. So if you're going to invest your money, I recommend you to save, and then buy great toys, like anything that is wood, anything that is, like in my case, I did a good investment in my outdoor. I invest a lot in plants because I wanted to bring more nature. We live in Palmdale, and here everything is dead and dry. So I wanted to bring more green into my program. And the kids are having fun. They are learning, they are exploring, and they are more with nature. Well, hello, Christine. Okay, so I will keep answering questions. Okay, here Lena is asking me if I'm raising my prices. Yes, every year I do increase my prices. And normally my prices is like I increase 5%. And that states in my handbook. So if you guys don't have a handbook, it's really important that you need to have a handbook or a contract. And what you can say there is like every year or annually, I do an increase of 2%, 5%, or 3%. That is going to be up to you. Or you don't have to put anything if you don't do increase. In my case, my program is expensive and I wanted to keep the quality. So I do an increase of 5% every year. So the parents are kind of like used to, it's maybe like $5 per week. So they don't feel too much. But sadly, because of the pandemic, this year is the first time I had increased 10%. And I gave all my families a letter 1 month prior for them to make a decision to see if I'm the right provider or not. Okay. I hope if you are online right now, I'm answering many of your questions, but if I'm not, please, I would like you to write in the chat and let me know if you have like a question for me regarding childcare. I will also be checking my phone to see if you guys have any other questions here. Lupe PM. She's asking me if we wear a mask. We are in the state of California, in the city of Palmdale, and yes, inside in our childcare, we are, today is July 23, 2021, and at this moment, inside in a classroom, we are wearing a mask. Kids 0 to 2, they don't wear a mask. But any child 24 months and up, they must wear a mask. That includes myself. That also includes my employees. Now, when we go outside, we don't wear a mask. Here in Palmdale, it's super, super hot. So I don't know how it's in your city, but here, imagine me with a mask. So it can be uncomfortable. Okay, another question. What kind of curriculum should I recommend for kids 1 to 3 years old? I would recommend there is a curriculum called that this program is more about play-based learning. So that program, if you guys put on Google what's a play-based learning, it's more about letting the child make their own decisions, allowing the child to play without interruptions. Those are the kind of curriculum that I would recommend because the more they play, the more they learn. A directly teaching style, it will be hard because babies, they don't sit still. I have one of my little ones, she does, but not everybody is the same. I will be, there is one teacher that I recommend, and she has a curriculum called TOT, TOT. So if you guys put down Google, I will also share the link so you guys can see her. I bought for the whole year. And what I like about her is she works mainly with toddlers and she's amazing. And that's the curriculum that I used in the past. At this moment, we are not using a curriculum for our babies because I changed my philosophy. I changed the way how I think. The more you go to school, the more you're going to be changing. And it's okay, those changes. Okay, here from Horacis Alvarado. ¿Cuánto tiempo? Okay. So I'm going to do this in English because the next one is going to be in Spanish. And Horacis, in a little bit, I'm going to be doing this in Spanish, okay? So I'm going to do first in English. The process for us to get the license is going to depend on your analyst. I have met many of the daycare providers, and they are telling me that at this moment, because of the pandemic, it might take between 3 months to 6 months. Providers from Texas and New York, I have met with them, and they were telling me that sometimes it's between 8 to 1 year. So it's going to depend on your analyst. It's going to depend on the county you live. My recommendation will be start the process ASAP. If you already watched my video, you already have your location. Now you're ready to start with the process. Don't wait neither one more day. If you think that this is your passion and you are ready for this, start now. Send your application, get all the information that you need, educate yourself, and start opening your own business. Okay, thank you so much for that question. Horacis, en un momentito más voy a hacerlo esto en español y ahí voy a poder contestar con mucho gusto tu pregunta. Ya lo hice en inglés, pero ahorita lo haré en español en unos momentos más. Thank you for all the people who are watching this video. I'm gonna be answering 2 more questions and then I will do this in Spanish. Okay. How many times or how long or how usual you change your toys? All my toys are rotated once a month. Why? Because it's really important that that you offer something different. Kids, they get bored quick. So you want them to be curious, you want them to be learning. So every time I have a new theme, for example, right now we are learning about the ocean. So all my toys is about the ocean. Now, next month is going to be all about me because we're going to start a new program called All About Me. It's a new year. I will be having new toys. And there's already a video, guys, that I made where I help you or where you can see how I rotate my toys. I put them in a bin. I label them. You should watch the video. The video is called, I believe, let me find the video for you. Okay, so the video is called 7 Clutters Free Solutions. If you watch the video, you're going to be able to see how I organize my toys, and then you're going to see a way that is going to help you to be more organized. And plus, you're going to be able to rotate your toys, and you're going to see that you don't need to buy toys. If you just put them away for a month and then you bring those new toys, I call those new toys, they're the same toys. In the past, I had bought for many years toys, but now I don't buy toys anymore. The only thing I do is I organize them, I put them away, and then I bring them the month I need it. Everything is labeled, so I know which month. Sometimes I call all my plastic containers like January, this is for February, this is for, let's say, December. So those are the toys that I use. I don't put the whole thing in my daycare. Otherwise, it will look way too overwhelming. Sometimes it's too many options, and you don't want something like that for your kids. Because when kids they have too many toys, it's you are giving them too many options. Kids are simple. Sometimes two options is enough. So make it something simple also for to make it like for easy cleanup. If you have so many toys, it's gonna be so hard for them to clean up, especially your toddlers. Like that's what I have one of the issues. So my recommendation is cut it, put it your toys away, cut it in half, and then bring it once a month something different. So you don't have to be spending money. Instead, put them away and then rotate the toys every month. That's what I do. And it really helps me. The kids, they are happy every new month. So right now, next month, I'm gonna be closing the whole ocean theme, and then I will be starting with my new theme. And in my next video, I will be sharing with you guys what I'm gonna be doing in the month of August. Okay, so I'm very happy that I'm able to be here with you. Thank you so much to all the people who connected on this video. I'm so thankful to each of you guys for all the questions, and not only all the questions, all the feedback that I get from you. Sometimes I spend at night reading them, and I get super happy. Thank you for the feedback that you give me. This YouTube channel is made for you, so if it wasn't you, it won't be possible. You guys are my inspiration, and I try to bring everything that is educational so we can keep growing. The more I share with you guys, the more I learn. This is also a learning process for me, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Friday. See you guys soon. In my next video, it's going to be in Spanish. Bye, guys.